everyone, welcome back to my channel Code Gems by Engineer Vasudha, and I am Engineer Vasudha here. In last video we have discussed about variables in Python, and in this video we are going to discuss about operations in Python. Operation means any type of operation we can just put on the variables, and operations are always put on variables or values of the variables. So since in last lecture we have discussed about different variables like integer, floating point number or string, so today we are going to discuss about the operations on those variables. So when we discuss about operations, so three terms normally we can discuss, we can hear about, or we just talk about. The first one is operator, the second one is operands, and the third one is operation. So the first one, that is operator. Operator means what function we are going to use. Just like suppose we talk about addition. So addition can be represented by plus symbol, right? So plus symbol, that is a operator. So that is the operator. Operator means the symbol which we apply on the variables. The second one is operands. Operands means the variables or the values which participate with operator in expression, that is called as operands. So operands are normally variables or values directly. The third one is operation. Operation means when we combine operators and operands and one expression which we just solve, that total becomes an operation. Okay, so if I write the statement sum is equals to a plus b, so here sum a and b are operands and equals to and plus are operator. And here when we completely read the statement sum is equals to a plus b, that totally becomes an operation which we are performing over here. Okay, so in Python there are multiple types of operations, or you can say operators. So we are going to discuss one by one. So I am going to delete this one first so that we can just mention all the operations in Python. There are multiple types, but I am going to discuss some few of them. So few of them today, and then we will discuss some of them in next lecture. So there are multiple type of categories. First of all, the first one is like arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators, then we can discuss about comparison operators. Then there are relational these logical operators. And there are your these assignment operators. There are some more categories, but first of all we are going to discuss about these all operators. So first category we are going to discuss now first, that is arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators are normal operators just like your mathematical operators, and the role of them is also same as mathematical operators. So normally mathematics operators, the first one comes as plus, the second one is minus, then third one is multiplication, fourth one is division, then the fifth one will be modulus, then there will be floor division, then there will be for now that's all. Then plus you all know plus is a symbol which is for addition. Then subtraction also we all know what is that, subtraction. Normal everyone who has studied maths, they know what is the role of subtraction. Then star is for multiplication. Then this division is called as division, and the answer of division will be the quotient that I will discuss in details. Then this is called modulus. Modulus gives you the result remainder after division. And then this is the floor division. This is normally we don't discuss this in mathematics, so I will tell you these all operators with the help of an example in details. Okay, so addition, you all know addition is like, suppose let's have an example. Let's we are having two numbers, the two variables num1 and num2. Num1 is 10 and num2 is equals to 20. Okay, so then the first is sum is equals to num1 plus num2. If we write this thing, so what will be the result? It will be the addition of these two variables num1 and num2, that is 10 plus 20, which will be equals to 30, right? If I take subtraction is equals to num1 minus num2, so yes, the same thing, 10 minus 20, and this will result in minus 10, right? Then if we talk about multiplication, so let's take a variable mul, which will just take the multiplication, that is star num2, which will be 10 multiplied by 20, which will result in 200. Then there will be division, right? Division, if I just take a variable div, which will be like num2 divide num1. Okay, now you all know when we divide a number in mathematics, normally in mathematics, so we get two results there. One result is quotient and one result is remainder, right? So if 20 is divisible by 10, so the quotient we will get as 2, because 10 twos are 20, right? And here remainder will be 0. If I just take here the modulus, that is num2 modulus num1, so that will be like 20 modulus 10. So since 10 can divide 20 completely and the quotient will be 2, and your divisions remainder will be 0 over here, so it will be 0. And one more thing, in Python when we take this division symbol, then always it will give you the result in floating point number. So you just can remember this thing, that the result of division will always be a floating point number, even if it is not in decimal, so it will just give you decimal 0 after the number. Now this one more example for this one, if we talk about like 100 divisible by 3. Okay, so 3 33s are 99, right? So remainder will be 1 and your quotient will be 33.33. So here the output will be 33.33. And if we talk about remainder for this one, 100 modulus 3. So here 1 will be the remainder, because 33 multiplied by 3 will be 99 and 1 will be there, 100 minus 99, 1 will be the remainder. Okay, then floor division, right? So I am taking variable ft for that. Let's suppose one example here, the normal one, first one, num2 floor division num1. So this will give you result in integer only. So here num2 is 20 floor division num1, that is 10, so 10 twos are 20, so output will be 2 only. But since division gives you floating point number here, but the floor division will give you integer. So same way, if I discuss about this one, ft1 is equals to 100 floor division 3, then it will be 33.33 now, but 0.33 will not be considered, only 33 will be considered. So output of 100 floor division 3 will be 33. That is the only difference between division and floor division, is that division gives you the result in floating point number, but your floor division will give you the quotient only, but in integers. Okay, so there are few more arithmetic operators. Exponent is one of the main operator, so that's the normal one. Exponent, you know, the power, right? So power will always give you the 2 raised to the power 3, the power. So now let's see the last one in arithmetic operator. So power in Python will be denoted by double star. Okay, so here let's make another one, double star, that is for power. So power is like, suppose p is equals to num1 double star 2. So this will be, means the mathematics, the 10 raised to the power 2, which will be is equal to 100. If I take one more example for this one, 2 double star 3. So 2 raised to the power 3, that is 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. 2 will be multiplied 3 times. Okay, so that will result in 8. So these are all the description of all the arithmetic operators in Python, which are quite similar to the arithmetic operators of mathematics. So if there is any doubt, you can just give me your doubts in comment section, or you can directly message me. My email ID I will provide you, and okay, I can give you my email ID over here. My email ID is codegems27@gmail.com, and my phone number I can also provide you, WhatsApp number. You can just contact me on WhatsApp as well, 98168357664. So these are my contact details, and you can contact me on these, either email or you can WhatsApp me on this mobile number. That's all about the arithmetic operators, and in next video we will discuss about another operators. We will choose any one of them to discuss. So that's all for today, guys, and I hope you will just like my videos, and you will just like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much, guys. Bye bye.